Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?
Here is the 2020 Jeep Gladiator Launch Edition. This is after I've done some upgrades. If you watched my first video, you saw the stock Launch Edition Gladiator with the top off and the doors off and the windscreen down. So if you haven't checked that one out, check it out. I'm gonna go over the upgrades on this and some of the electronics, show off the key fob and some other Easter eggs for the Jeep Gladiator. I've added the Mopar 2-inch lift. I've added fuel 20-inch wheels on 37-inch Nitto trail grapplers. So these are 13.5-inch tires, minus 44 offset. You can see here the Jeep Gladiator has the largest brakes in its class as well. So those are the stock brakes. So here you can see the upgraded Fox shocks. The original came with Fox shocks as well, but these are 2.5-inch. Larger springs. You can see the lift here on 37-inch Nitto Trail Grappler tires. It has the forward-facing front trail camera. It's got its own little washing mechanism as well. The wider grill slots for cooling, for max towing about 7,500 pounds. It has the automatic sway bar disconnect. You can kind of see it through there. It's got the steel bumper. I haven't got a winch yet, but I'm going to also add a winch to it. So here's a kind of a walk around shot. It's got the rock rails. It even has rock rails for the bed of the truck as the tow package as well. And it has the tonneau cover, so you can see kind of the look, the upgraded look here. It has a spare tire underneath. I need to get a 37-inch spare to fit under there. Now I've been told that a 35 fits no problem, and the 37 would fit aired down. So for off-roading, you're gonna need to have the same size tire that you have on your vehicle in case something happens. It's got Dana 44s front and rear. It's got skid plates. So this thing is highly off-road capable. I will share more videos of the off-road capabilities. I'll show some in this video, and then obviously stay tuned for more videos for the off-road capabilities, because I'm going to continue to do these. Now it does have the key slot there. It's unlocked. It also has the automatic sensors, so when you come close to the vehicle, it will automatically unlock. I added the Gladiator side steps here, and I've added the all-weather mats. Now these things are really awesome. They actually have a drain plug here, so you can wash them out and it will drain right through to the drain pan or underneath, so it'll come, water or liquid will come right out of the bottom of this from the thing. So you can see it goes straight down through. So those are a great upgrade feature as well. And I added the stubby antenna, so I removed the stock antenna and added the stubby. This is the Rubicon, fully loaded Rubicon. And it has the LED light package, so it doesn't have the Jeep grill in the lights. Some of the other ones do, but the LED upgrade do not. But I really love the upgraded lights. Here's the trail cam bit, or the trail rated badge. It's got the vents here, heat vents in the hood. Now the hood thing covers the vents. There's no slots on the inside of the vent, but it does obviously add for cooling. And it has a little Jeep emblem on the Mopar factory glass, which is really cool. It's got the little sandals right here. That's a fun little feature. A lot of Easter eggs on this. So here's the key fob, and a lot of people complain about how big the key fob is. There is some unique place to store it inside the vehicle as well. I don't think it's too bad. I have my other keys attached to it. It has the key for unlocking the doors and any of the inside locking storage, which it has a lot of lockable storage on the inside. So if you have the top and doors off, you can still keep your stuff securely stowed away and locked inside of it. And it has a proximity sensor as well, so when the vehicle's locked and you come close to it, it will automatically unlock. So you have that option as well. And then for the Launch Edition or the Rubicon, there's an option for automatic start as well. So when the vehicle's locked, if you press this button twice, it'll start automatically. Press it again, it will turn off again. Very cool. I love the automatic start feature. Again, I want to show off these brakes again because these brakes are awesome. Largest brakes in its class. Very big brakes. So put the key fob away for a second. I guess I'm gonna need to unlock all the doors and show off the interior. These are the all-weather mats again that wrap all the way around, which is really cool, and it has a little Jeep right here, and then it has the locking storage underneath. So you pull this up, you have all the place to store all the nuts and bolts, or the bolts for the doors, top, windshield, everything, all that. And then obviously these open up, so you have tons of storage options, and these also lock. You can also take this whole box and pull it up, so that is a cool feature. Some of the electronics in the back as well. It's got a 12-volt outlet right here. You got your USB ports. You can roll the windows down in the back as well. Then of course it has the vents back here as well. And this one has all the upgraded liner, the headliner. Very, very smooth, quiet ride. Very little wind noise in the Gladiator as compared to some of the Wranglers. It's got the back window that opens as well. And if you come around to this side, you can pull the seat forward. These also fold in if you need them to. And then it has the wireless Bluetooth speaker, so this is waterproof to a certain extent. It does have a subwoofer in the back. This has the upgraded Alpine stereo system, 9-speaker Alpine stereo system, 552 watt amp. The sub is in the back. I do really like the sound quality on this. Again, with the speakers, awesome too. So put this back up, and again, the seat folds up as well and will lock into place. And then you have your storage here that is lockable and also removable, so you can take this whole thing with you. It unbolts from the bottom of it. There's the spare tire thing. To access the spare tire, I obviously haven't replaced the spare tire yet, but there's a thing right here on the side, so you lower it, put the thing in there and lower the tire through that. There's the Launch Edition badge as well, and we'll get in this and show off some of the electronics. All right, inside the Jeep Gladiator, let's start this up. It has the push button start, so you press the brake, start it up. You got the little Jeep that drives across, and the cool Jeep icons in the middle. I'm gonna go ahead and mute the stereo, but here is the electronics. There's a mute button right down here. It also has the automatic stop start, so you can press this button to disable that automatic start. That way it doesn't shut the engine off every time you're at a light or whatever else. Here's some of the apps on the touch screen. It has the Sirius satellite radio. All the controls are digital and touch screen. So you can see there's climate. Here's the forward camera. So you can see that it has a little clean feature, so you can spray and clean the camera as well. Has the rear camera too, so you can access all that at any time you want. And then for the apps, you have off-road pages. Here is the one you use probably the most, and that shows off. Sometimes it takes a minute. You get a little Jeep that drives across that as well. Very cool. And then yeah, so you have pitch and roll. You can look at the drivetrain here. You can see if you have the front and rear diffs locked, the obviously what 4x4 mode it's in. So you can see here's the 4x4 mode. There's a glare on it, but you got the front and rear automatic lockers right here. You got the sway bar disconnect, 4 auxiliary switch panels, so you can add in any type of light bars or whatever accessories you want. It's got the 12 volt. All the windows are in the middle for when you take the doors off. It's got the USB port. I wish it had a SD card reader, and I wish there was a way that you could record your off-roading from the trail cam. So far I haven't found anything on that. The Launch Edition Rubicon has the leather wrapped dash. It's got the storage here, and it has more storage underneath, so, and another USB port inside there. And the cup holder has the place where you can store the key fob, so you can just set that right in there. Do it this way. Anyway, yeah, you can set the key fob right in there. When it has keys attached, it's a little more difficult. It usually goes in there better, but yeah. Cup holders, and then you could also use this and put your cell phone right there. And then coming here, right now the tire pressure is unavailable. When the dealership did the Mopar 2-inch lift and put on the wheels and tires, they said they weren't gonna dismount the current wheels and tires I had, put the tire pressure sensors in and remount them. They said they don't want to deal with that with aftermarket wheels and tires, so I have to bring it somewhere else to have them do that. But then here's the odometer. Everything's controlled on the side here, so you can look at all the details. So here you have the drivetrain. You can see right here, so when you're off-roading, you'll know what's locked, what four-wheel drive mode you're in. The sway bar and all that will show on here, as well as pitch and roll, all that good stuff. And then it shows the fuel economy. Right now mine's down. My tires are still aired down. I aired them down to about 20 psi for off-roading, and I haven't inflated it, so my MPG went down the tube, but I was at about 14.5 with the 37s on it, and it's dropped down to 10.8 now because it's aired down, and obviously because of the larger wheels and tires and the lift. So on the back you have the volume control and everything. You can switch through there. You have the awesome, what is it, cruise control, the adaptive cruise control. So you can set it to how far you want it to go behind the car in front of you. So I haven't used that yet because it's only has 841 miles on it so far, so I don't want to use too much of that because it regulates the RPM. So I'm going to break it in a little more before I start using the adaptive cruise control. Up on the top you have your garage door opener. It's got a little thing right here with a paper clip on it. You can store stuff in there. And yeah, got the headliner. Taking a look at the back again. The Rubicon leather wrapped seats with the red stitching. I do like that a lot. And all kinds of good features. So you have your navigation here, and the Uconnect is awesome. So anything you're doing on your phone, you can control through here as well. Got your media center. Go back to apps here. Travel Link is really cool because you can find all kinds of stuff that's near you. Gas prices, tells you where to go to get the lowest gas prices and all that stuff. So lot of technology integrated into this new Jeep Gladiator. So thanks for checking out my video of the 2020 Jeep Gladiator Launch Edition with some of the upgrades that I've done with it. Stay tuned, make sure you subscribe, hit like if you like this video, subscribe for more because I'll be doing more off-road stuff and more updates as far as I go for upgrades. So yeah, thanks for watching. Yeah, ready? Oh, like cake. Like cake. Like nothing.
Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Is this not why you are here?